song. So the song has made it to number one on iTunes. Is it there right now? I believe so because this was posted at like 8 o'clock this morning. So Cardi B was trending number one on Twitter. It was over 100,000 posts, and then the song is supposed to be number one on iTunes. It may still be number one. So enough people went and listened to it for it to attain that success. Let's get into the video views. So as of about 6:30 this morning, Cardi B had surpassed 300,000 views on the official music video that she put out. I want to go over to YouTube so that we can see where it is now. They said the song has been discounted to 69 cents. You are accurate. That is true. The song is already 69 cents. All right, you guys. So, Cardi B's music video has 616,000 views and it was put out 13 hours ago. I honestly feel like that is indicative of a lack of interest. Cardi B is, spoken about like she's the hottest shit since sliced bread. So I feel like you're supposed to have a million at least easy on a visual at that. I definitely feel like we were supposed to be at a million within 5 hours. I feel like within a couple of hours it should have been well over a million. So the song is supposed to be number one on iTunes, and then the video don't even have a million. It makes me feel like people wanted to listen to it to see what you would say, but that it's not something that they were interested in enough to kind of follow up on. But we'll see as time goes by. But I was surprised at the view count because I just felt like with the way her fans have been talking online that y'all were ready to support her in a major way and really step. And it's not that it's impossible for these songs to get over a million views. I mean, people be showing up. So I was expecting more views on the video. I honestly will, especially for number one on iTunes and trending number one on Twitter and all of that. I was definitely expecting you guys go watch it. And she announced that there will be a video that afternoon. So I think that's important. All right. Or that matters because y'all had a heads up. It wasn't like it was a surprise. So on that live, they said it's on track with her other videos. Do you think so? Somebody said, I can't wait for the Spotify update. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into some of the things that she said about the record.
Imaginary Prayers was always the record to be my first and lead single for this album.
Did you hear that? Imaginary Players was supposed to be the breakout single, the lead single for this project. When she says that, it to me validates my thoughts that this is why there's now a push. Because there was always going to be a push around it if y'all were able to use it. That this is what we're going to spend the money on. And this is where we're going to put our efforts. This is what we're going to do the big budget video on. Like this, we're going to get the hair and the makeup for it. And we're going to get the jets. And we're going to go all out for this record. That's what she claims. Okay. Well, no, she just claimed that this was supposed to be the lead single. I'm speculating everything else.
Yeah, I know Jay-Z got to clear the record and Sony got to clear the record. When they text back, my manager, when he texts back that the record is clear, it was at 4:44 p.m. We was just talking about shooting a video on August 29th. So it's like, is that, I'm about to do this interview. Now it's really crunch time. Like, it's like, it's really, really fucking crunch time, bitches. Ah!
And so, do I feel like Cardi B wants you to know that this is associated with Jay-Z? Yes. I believe that her team has made it their mission to put them in the same sentence, in the same headline, in the same write-ups, all of that. And this speaks to me feeling like she feels validated more in the hip hop space because she feels like she got a Jay-Z cosign. Now, they said it just so happened to be 444. They said it's already 69 cents, so the payola finna kick in. I'm reading some comments. They said now she know angel numbers. Somebody said the budget for the budget for the video wasn't that big because she filmed a lot of stuff getting ready for Paris Fashion Week. Lord Jesus. Okay, Lord Jesus. They said somebody said I think they're trying to turn the Nicki versus Jay-Z thing into Nicki versus Jay-Z and Cardi B. Hmm. Hmm. You saw that TMZ headline. You ain't crazy. All right, moving along. And you know what they want? They want you to be the one to do it. They don't want to do it. They want to look like, no, don't talk about other people. Don't compare me to other people. This ain't got nothing to do with that. And they want you to spark that conversation. And then they want the media to come in and make it a headline. And then they want to act surprised. Okay, child, please. Let's go ahead and get into the video itself. So I'm going to pull up some still shots. But hold on. So I personally watched this video. And I think that it was a good video. It fit the song completely. The song is about living lavish and stunting and having nice things and just being wealthy and shit like that. So it was very opulent. I feel like the Paris Fashion Week, I think that was smart to use that because bitch, that's a 2 for 1. I already gotta wear these outfits and shit and go out. I might as well make them work for me. So that made absolute sense to me that she would use some of these looks in the video. Why the fuck not? Okay. The song, she kind of spoke to fashion and the influence that she felt like she had on fashion. So I definitely feel like it spoke to that. And I like the simplicity of it. The budget came from, I feel like, wardrobe, makeup, the scenery. There was some really beautiful locations. You had jets in here, bitch. You had expensive clothes and shoes and cars and stuff like that. So I feel like that's where the money went. But in terms of the video itself, it was reminiscent of Back in the Gap, where you didn't have a whole bunch of shit distracting you. And when it comes to Cardi, I do think that her music videos really help her a lot, and that a lot of the girls have been inspired by Cardi B's music videos. I remember after Cardi B came out with WAP, a lot of those videos after the fact look like that. And I think that her videos typically are really clean, and you can tell that effort and thought was put into it, and that they were well produced. So I do feel like it did fit the theme of the song. I see a comment that says the only thing that I would say is that we've seen this 1,000 times. They said this looks like the Money Video 2.0. I can understand what you mean. I can understand that, but I do think that it fit the theme of the song really well. What else was she supposed to do for a video for imaginary players? Would be my question. So I think it fit. I can understand what you mean, and I think that's a valid point. But I mean, what else was she supposed to do? And so I think her being in locations, getting treated and getting manicures, pedicures, people waiting on her hand and foot, I think that just worked. You know? They said it looked like money, and I like it combined into one. Oh, that's interesting that you say that. Hmm. So let me ask you, when you watched the music video, did you like it? And I'm gonna let like the little clip from it play on your screen. It's been playing throughout the broadcast. And I really don't have too much to say outside of what I already did about the video itself. I did like most of the looks in the video. I do think that the treatment made sense per the song, and I felt like it spoke to the whole thing. So I felt like it was a nice production. I was more so concerned with the views on YouTube. I just thought that more people would be interested in seeing the video, but who knows?
A few moments later.
I think you did a decent job. Let me go on YouTube. I know you had a million now. I know you had a million after this promo I just did, bitch. Hold on. Hold on, bitch. Okay. I know this shit over a million, bitch. Oh, it ain't over a million, bitch. 663,000 in 14 hours. I'ma sit on here on YouTube with maybe 20,000 views on a video, and I'ma still say you ain't doing enough. You wanna know why? Cause I'm a dog ass bitch and I don't give a fuck. The truth shall be told. Go harder. Go harder. All right. Bitch. I ain't a female rapper trying to argue with Nikki. You supposed to have a million views, bitch. I'm blacklisted. What's really going on? Okay. All this work I done set up here and did for your motherfucking ass. So I done promoted the fuck out of this record. I'm done with it. That's all I could do. That's all I can do for her. So I'm actually, if y'all like that shit, I'm finna go make my mixtape. I need to